Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto booth. He's the crypto father, the one and only.
DePins, or decentralized physical infrastructure networks, use blockchains and token rewards to decentralize infrastructure in the real world, where individuals contribute physical infrastructure resources across fields such as transport, energy, and wireless connectivity. Welcome back to the CryptoFather channel. Today is the 18th of October, and in today's video, I'll be reviewing Silencio once more because there are some massive updates coming to Silencio, and it's time to take a look once again at this fantastic app that's been in use for the past few months. 5 months ago, I released the first video on Silencio titled Noise Mining Airdrop, and despite the fact that it didn't receive a lot of views, Silencio the project continues to develop and further its presence in the niche of the DePin applications. You may have heard the phrase DePin used in reference to another project, which is a little bit sketchy because it's almost like one project is trying to capture the entire niche of a specific area. DePins, as I mentioned earlier, are decentralized physical infrastructure networks, which goal is to utilize infrastructure that is placed across the globe and tokenize its usage onto the blockchain. And so the goal of Silencio is to do precisely that. Silencio aims to tokenize the collection of noise, and users of the Silencio app are required to basically collect data on noise pollution across the cities, across their living spaces, in order to help cities and construction and infrastructure companies to minimize noise in the living spaces and in cities to make life a little bit more bearable. And over the past 5 months, the development team of Silencio have been working tirelessly to improve the app. The transition that the app has gone through over the past 5 months, actually just more recently, is phenomenal. The app has just recently updated within the past 2 days, and it looks very swanky. People across 180 countries are already collecting data on noise. There are 18 billion data points, and right now Silencio is gearing up to an upcoming airdrop that's going to reward all Silencio users for simply turning on their phones and collecting some noise data. The app has gone through a massive update. It's become a lot smoother, a lot more visible, a lot more approachable, and it's a lot easier to see how it works. I will provide the download link below the video so you can join in and start downloading and earning yourself some tokens towards the upcoming airdrop. Right now on the main page, when you get to the main page, you are greeted with this. This is a map of where you are located, and basically the red spots are the areas, the hexagons that you have scanned. Silencio measures hexagons and the number of hexagons in order to reward users for using the app. It has an interesting feature here showing the different areas that people are presently using the app and what they're measuring. It provides you with statistics on the usage, and of course you can invite friends, which brings you some additional revenue from their earnings as well. There are 20,000 people on Discord already, 38,000 people on X. Using the app is extremely easy, and it shows you the amount of tokens that you have earned, your expected share of the airdrop that's coming up, your ranking, your leagues, and all that good stuff. But basically, using the app is very easy. When you get to the map here, you click the plus button. Now there's an option for passive income, which is coming soon. It's still not developed, and I assume that this will be an option of having the app turned on a regular basis and just collect noise anywhere that you are. Right now the app is set to collect sound or noise in 30-minute intervals only. So in order to begin mapping noise, you go to the active menu, and then you can choose two things. There is a venue check-in, which you have to perform every 48 hours, I believe. And occasionally there are no venues found. In that case, you can start active mode, or you can report a missing venue. The one that you can use on a regular basis is the active measurement, and that simply begins measuring noise within your area. And it lasts for 30 minutes, at which point the app stops being activated and you can collect your points. Once you have finished collecting data, you simply long press the hold button, and the number of tokens, your reward tokens, is being calculated. So right now my total coins are 3.03 coins, 30 seconds, and I've covered 11 hex, discovered 0 hex. these simply because I've measured this area in the past, and there are no new hexes that I've discovered. So altogether, I earned 5.54 coins for open measurement and hex covered. And then of course there's a streak bonus, which means indicates the number of days that I've been logged into the app and I've been using the app. You can also choose to watch an ad, which is a new addition. In the past, you were just able to simply push a selection of 3 prizes, which would give you an additional boost to your amount. Right now, the app has changed to watching an ad, which I personally am not in favor of, because watching ads is annoying as hell, but it is an additional source of income for the team, which I am not against, because they are providing a service that is hopefully going to be beneficial to a lot of people, as well as it is being right now to the users, such as myself, who are using it and are looking towards the airdrop, the upcoming airdrop. So absolutely no problem with it. So once that's done, once you finish watching the app, hit the spin button and wait for the lottery. And of course, it usually goes on to 1.1, which is not a lot. But I mean, this is for 30 seconds, total reward 3.34. So let's see if there's a history here. So I don't know what the history one. There used to be a history here, but I can't see it. I don't see it now. Also, in the past, I'm not sure if this is still present or not. In the past, you were required to log in every 2 days, every 48 hours, in order to continue your 33-day streak. And there used to be a counter on the amount of hours remaining before the streak expired, and I don't see it right now. So hopefully that streak has ended, because venues are not always available, and it seems like the API for this app needs to be updated, or it needs to still requires some work. So right now I can see that there are 47 8 hours remaining, but this seems to have been reset from just 5 minutes ago, and that's when I haven't scanned my venue check. I haven't done a venue check. I simply went into an active measurement. So the token distribution for the upcoming airdrop is as follows. That's what is being announced right now. League standing represents 63% of total SLC beta airdrop. Top 5,000 diamond hands, so people who have been in the game for the longest time, represent 30% of the total SLC beta airdrop. And lucky Silencian bonus represents 7% of the SLC beta drop. The lucky Silencians are 100 users that will be chosen randomly on the beta airdrop day, and will equally share a reward pool of 7%. So that's sweet, but it is going to be random. The top 5,000 diamond hands users in the diamond league obtain an extra 30% bonus distributed among top 5,000 users in the network. These SLC rewards are given on top of the regular league rewards. The rewards for each category are distributed equally among all applicable users. And the league standing, which is basically the first thing that I should have read, each league represents 10% of all users. 63% of total beta airdrop rewards are allocated to league standings. A higher league leads to higher SLC tokens rewards. League rewards are distributed evenly among all users in the league, and you can see all of that here. So there are no specific dates on the airdrop just yet. Right now the team is gearing up to an AMA that's coming up that was today or yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday at 10 p.m. so that took place, so that should be available. That was on Discord. Okay, so I think I missed that one. I'm pretty excited about this app because I think it's a very good project, and the DePin niche in the crypto sphere is a very unique niche. And I was having a conversation with somebody else before, and they were asking about our thoughts on DePin as a group collective. And despite the fact that they were probably referring to the DePin project, which is questionable, like for the reasons that I mentioned, DePin itself, I think will be a big part of the blockchain, because it's finally a niche. It's a solid use case scenario for the blockchain. Up until now, we had, the possibilities. Meowcoin is another fantastic use case of the blockchain, but a lot of other projects are just either meme coins, and they're just people playing around with the technology. But the DePin area, the area of the DePin project, is actually grabbing a hold of the tangible way in which the blockchain can be used. And so this is going to take, the projects are just beginning to take hold, and it's going to take a few years before the projects actually, I think, become a thing. But the early adopters like Silencio right now will reap the benefits. So I don't think that Silencio is going to make waves in this particular bull run, but definitely for the next bull run, I think Silencio and other DePin based apps will be a force to be reckoned with. Overall, DePin will be a very specific niche of the blockchain, which may or may not be used by a lot of people, but it certainly will bring a lot of money to those who are funding these applications, and hopefully the rewards will trickle down to the users and the people who contribute and help these applications being developed. So make sure to get yourself a Silencio app and start recording noise, because it has become a lot easier to use it, and it has become a lot more user friendly. So if you're interested in that, and if you're interested in collecting some tokens and becoming eligible for the Silencio airdrop, then make sure to follow the link below the video, sign in, download the app, sign in, and start collecting noise data and earning yourself some Silencio tokens. Also, thank you for tuning in. Please make sure to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, and come back for another video sometime over the weekend or next week. I am the Crypto Father, and I will see you next week.